Now, helping someone not only makes their life better, but it is also good for you and your soul.
Exactly. And Donna Gallagher, Executive Director of Southern Arizona Family Services, is here to tell us about an opportunity to help those with disabilities. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
And I absolutely love your organization. It provides in-home services for
Correct.
people with special needs and disabilities.
Correct.
And you're looking for some new employees, is
We
that right?
are. We are always looking for great employees. We have a fabulous program, and it's a drag when we have to tell someone that we don't have someone to help support their family. So we're looking for anyone who is over the age of 18. They have to have a car. They have to be able to pass a fingerprint clearance card. They need to be able to pass a CPS, Child Protective Services, and Adult Protective Services background check. And we do the rest of the training.
So they don't need to have any education or any past that leads to this?
They do not. Really, what we're looking for is people that are compassionate, people with a heart. That's what we can't train. If they walk in the door with that, we can do the rest. We have great classes. We have CPR classes, first aid classes, direct care worker classes where we teach people the particulars that they might need, how to use a Hoyer lift, a hospital bed, and make sure that they're safe in what they do.
See, Donna, I think this is really great because this could be a really big career change for somebody as well, not having needed the training or experience ahead of time. Now, what if somebody knows somebody who might need services like this from your company? Could they possibly work for them if they work for your company?
That is perfect because the trust is already there, so we're able to train the staff, get them to be an employee of ours, and then help them support the family that they know.
And what areas of town do you provide your services?
That's a great question. So we have, of course, the greater Tucson area, the Northeast, the Northwest. What we're always looking for is people in the Sahuarita area and particularly the northwest side of Tucson. That tends to be an area where a lot of supports are needed, and we often have to say no to people if we don't have folks in that area.
And as a new employee with your company, what does a typical day look like? What are the hours and the schedule?
Yeah, so that can be different for everyone. We have some people who only work very part-time. They might only work like 5 hours a week with a family that they already know. We have other folks that work 40 hours a week. So they might do housekeeping for a senior. They might do companion care for someone else, take them out, get their hair done, get their nails done. And they can help people who live alone to feel a little safer and a little less lonely. And then they can also give a break to the primary caregiver because it's a pretty overwhelming and exhausting job.
So is there a range of the care, I guess, that is needed for the population that you cover? Everything from maybe just a companion, we were talking earlier
Right.
about medical needs also.
Absolutely. So we do all of that, and it looks different for every single person. And as I said, sometimes we hire 18-year-olds because they might be working with young children, and then we have other folks that are working with someone. Our oldest client is 102 years old.
Wow.
So we have the whole spectrum, age 1 to 102.
And Donna, of course, you said you are looking for some new hires. Will you
Yeah.
talk us through what the application process
Sure.
is and how we can get started on that?
Absolutely. So they could go to our website, which is www.southern-arizona-family-services. They can look things up about us. They could actually apply online. Then they would come in for an interview. As I said, they need to have a fingerprint clearance card, and we actually do the fingerprinting at our office. We can take care of all of that. And then we do the training. If they successfully make it through the training, they would go out and they would meet a family and see if they were a good match. We always say the magic is in the match. Someone who might be a good match for me if I needed supports might be different than someone else. Sometimes gender matters, sometimes people have animals, so we need to make sure the staff are comfortable with that. Variety of things that are sort of non-negotiable for each one of us when we need someone to come into our home and help us with something personal.
It is, and I know you were kind of talking about gender as a match. Do you have maybe you need more men to apply, or is there a need in one of those?
There's a need. We have all of it. I'll be honest with you, all of it. You know, we have some families who say, I want like a U of A type student to work with my son. They would do the best at integrating him into the community and some activities there. And other people say, I don't want a young kid. I want someone who has experience, who knows how to cook, who can be in my home and I can feel comfortable.
And Donna, how many people are you looking to hire this round?
Well, I already have 200 staff, and I am not kidding you, we could use another 100.
Wow.
The need is out there for people because most of us would prefer to have the help in our home instead of going to a hospital, a nursing home, a group home, and so the need for in-home supports is very high.
And kind of on the flip side, really quick, where of course we need, you know, the help, But if somebody's also listening and they want to maybe see if there's a match for their home, how do they get a hold of you?
Same way. They just
Okay.
can call the number at 512-0200, and any of my staff can help them with that.
Well, I think this is amazing. We need you guys to kind of make those perfect matches and to make sure everyone feels comfortable. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And Southern Arizona Family Services is now hiring for part-time and full-time positions. And like we said, you must have your own vehicle, be at least 18, and pass a fingerprint clearance. For more information, you can call 512-0200 or log on to southernArizonaFamilyServices.com.